All right, everybody. So this is module 19.2. So these are still a transformation, but these are reflections. So you all know what a reflection is. You've looked in a mirror. So like when you raise your right hand in a mirror, it looks like the left hand and so forth. That's what you're looking at. Now, it's going to say reflect the figure across the y-axis and label the image. So this is your pre-image. This is where it's starting. A reflection means we're going to flip it over. All right, just as if we take this and flipped it over to here. Now it says the y-axis, so you got to be careful in where it's telling you to reflect. The y-axis is what we call our line of reflection. That's what we're going around. So if we look where the y-axis is, look where B is. B is 1, 2, 3 away from it. That means B prime is 1, 2, 3 away from it on the other side. You're just counting to that line of reflection. It's kind of like when you look in the mirror and you look down at the counter, it looks like your reflection is the same distance from you because that counter is in front of it also. So if we look at C, to the y-axis, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's C prime. You could have also looked at it and went, they're 1, 2, 3 apart, 1, 2, 3 apart. Now, if you wanted to, A is above C, so you could just count up. Or you could go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you know it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. Here's your A prime. And it's still above the C. All right? So there is your image. So you have your pre-image and your image. If we look at number 2. So number 2 says reflect the figure across the x-axis. So your line of reflection is now the x-axis. So same situation. If we look where F is right here. We count down to the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here is F prime. For E, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So E prime is down here. And you do the same with G. G is 1, 2, 3 away. So 1, 2, 3 away gives us G prime. And when that D flips over to here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 away from G. There's your D prime. So it should look like a reflection of what we just had. All right? Now, let's look at what number 5 says. Number 5 says, reflect the figure across the y-axis and then the y-axis. So what you're going to do, step by step, first across the x. So here's the x-axis. So you got to do it the first time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's O prime. P is 2 away from it. I'm going to do this quickly. So P prime is up here. Then you have N, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's N prime. And looks like that's a Q. So 2 more is Q prime. Well, you're not done yet. Because now you have to go across the y-axis. So now you're going this way. So you're going to take it, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is N. And if you want to put 2 primes, that's okay, because that was your second move. And then the Q is going to still be 2 above it. So here's Q with 2 primes. The O is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here's O double prime. And then 2 above it would be P double prime. And that's where your image ends up. All right? When you do number 6, do the same thing. Reflect across the Y and then the X. Now, I want you to be very careful with the ones down below. These are the algebraic rules for them. So if we look at 7, you're going to notice the X becomes the negative, which means it's its opposite. So if the x became different, which way does it reflect? So let's look at the x-axis here. That means we have to reflect it across the y. Because we have negative x's, the opposite would be the positives. So you've got to be very careful when doing this. So this w is going to go 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. There's w prime. X is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's x prime. And then the v is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's your v prime. Okay? So, when you have a negative x, it goes to its opposite. So that means on number 8, we have the opposite y. So you've got to take each one of these points and go the opposite y. So it's going to be down here. Be careful with 9. You're reflecting across both here. So what's going to happen is it reflects over here, then it reflects up. All right? And that it will end 19-2.